the problems of putting things off and why we do it. Putting things off. Have you ever sat down to complete an important task only to discover a fascinating Wikipedia entry about ants, or decided that you should go ahead and get lunch out of the way, even though it's only 11 a.m.? The next thing you know, it's the end of the day. Your important task remains unfinished with the deadline looming. For many of us, procrastination, putting off or delaying something, is a habit that stops us tackling the most urgent tasks. Decisions and ambitions in our lives, we waste time doing things that aren't important. Reading emails or checking our diaries because being busy makes us feel productive, even if we are not. Procrastination is a dangerous force. Victims can perform poorly at work, put off medical treatment, or delay saving for retirement. A recent study found that procrastinators among university students ended up with higher stress and lower grades. But the reasons people procrastinate aren't well understood. Some researchers view the procrastination as a failure of self-control, like other bad behaviors such as overspeeding. Others say it's not a matter of laziness or poor time management, as many smart overachievers procrastinate. Many experts see procrastination as an avoidance behavior happening when people fear or have anxiety about the important task awaiting them. To avoid this negative feeling, people procrastinate. They open up a video game or magazine instead. They feel better temporarily, but unfortunately, reality comes back to bite them in the end. Once the reality of a deadline sets in again, procrastinators feel shame and guilt. These negative feelings become another reason to put the task off. The behavior turns into a vicious, self-defeating cycle. Some people thrive on deadlines, others panic, putting off tasks and decisions without thinking of the implications for their future self. Some procrastinators are perfectionists, some keen to achieve a flawless end result, that they are unable to take the first step. A recent study found that we waste on average 69 minutes on a day on procrastination. Interesting. But unsurprising, with the advent of mobile phones, text messages, and the internet, and the massive temptations and opportunities they offer for wasting time. The typical advice for procrastinator, essentially to stop it and get down to work, isn't useful. Procrastination isn't something that extreme procrastinators feel they can control. Interestingly, research suggests that one of the most effective things that procrastinators can do is to forgive themselves for procrastinating. This reduces the guilt they feel about procrastinating, one of the main triggers for procrastinating in the first place. procrastination.